So, Jean Hummler, in recent years, we had been many acquisition of craft beer by big, very large corporation in the world, mostly in North America, for example. What is your opinion about this trend? What happens? In
general, the last 30 years of the big beverage industry, Inbev, AB Inbev, Carlsberg, Heineken, they had no opponent. They controlled 100% of the market. The last 20 years, we had a sort of revolution, what we call the craft beer revolution. Started in north of Europe and especially in North America. And they started to lose some shares of the markets. At the beginning it was nothing, but at one point they were losing every year a part of the markets. In some states like Oregon State in the United States, the craft beer is over 50% of the markets. The only way for them is to stop the leak, is to buy their opponent. They did it in Belgium 30 years ago, but at this time we had no internet, we had no Facebook, and it's lost. It's a forgotten past. So it's a strategy.
It's a commercial issue.
It's a commercial issue. It's about money. AB Inbev is the biggest brewery in the world. They bought the Mexican brewery Sol about 90 billion euros recently. They bought a lot of small craft breweries. Others did it too. In Belgium, smaller, big industry like Moeder bought another one recently in California. Ballast Point was sold for $1 billion. And in Europe, the first strike was in Italy. And it's a very clever choice for them, as Italy is probably the strongest craft beer market in Europe. It's the most dynamic one, and they want to get a feet inside. So I don't know how to say it in English, but in French we have a translation. It's something about a wolf inside the sheep yard or sheep house. So they need to get a feet inside. So Del Borgo Italy was clever, and Del Borgo was very clever.
Tell me something in particular of the news of the week.
I gave some phone call early on Friday morning. When I got the news, it was still confidential. It was 5 or 6 hours before it gets online. And the first thing was I called one of my very good friend and partner, not real partner but in business, which is Christophe from Miorge Blanc. It's a famous shop in Belgium. And my first sentence was, "Are you sitting?" Del Borgo fall, they are AB Inbev bought Del Borgo. And every single time it was, "You kidding?"
Like unbelievable.
"You're kidding." No, it's true. 100% sure. I will not say okay. I said okay. 5 minutes later, and with Christophe I said okay. We have to cancel our order. First reaction. I said okay. Agree. So I said I'm calling Andy, my partner. Second step, Andy, are you sitting? Same thing. Okay. Del Borgo fall. What happened? Okay, cancel. Third phone call, my supplier, cancel my order. I had an order right now waiting with amazing beers.
So you just imagine reaction about this. Tell me something about this reaction.
It's Del Borgo was invited to Quintessence, which is the main event from Cantillon, and is often inviting friends. It's about friendship, it's about sharing values. And he told to Leonardo, we cannot do the Quintessence with Del Borgo. I cannot let Inbev inside. So I think that Leonardo was sad, but it's a fact. So Jean and his family, it's been 40 years, they have the real attitude. They know what they are doing, they know what happened. If someone knows what happened with the big industry, it's Jean-Pierre Vanois, his father. He saw it for 40 years. Everyone now wants to be blind and say, no, it will keep going on, they will keep the quality, they will keep the production there. It's wrong. Sometimes we are not kids. So the Holy Father isn't existing. So if you still believe in Holy Father, then okay, I agree, things at Del Borgo will not change. If you don't, just wake up and say, it's over. It was a brewery, now it's a money factory. AB Inbev is the biggest brewery in the world. They bring 700,000 million hectoliters, 70 billion liters of beer in a year. That's 7 or 8 liters per habitant on Earth. Come on, their job is to make money. They are really good at making money. The proof is that
so you think it's another match? It's another
match. It's been over 20 years that AB Inbev is no longer brewing beer. Brewing beer is just a way to get the money. If tomorrow they have to pee in cans, they will do it. It's not about the beer. It's
just a financial corporation.
It's a financial corporation. It's a bank. It's a money business. So my business is a beer business. I believe in freedom, independent brewery, quality brewery, and I believe in people, producer, and all the links between the producer, the bars, the shops, and the final customers.
So you don't think it's possible to preserve the quality inside this system, this industrial system, with a craft brand? It's impossible, in your opinion?
Impossible. It's impossible because the basic beer will be sent to other factories, and they will raise the production by 5,000–7,000% within 2 years. Often people are speaking about Goose Island, the fucking geeky beer for strong in alcohol with those amazing bourbon flavors. I visited with Jean Vanois from Cantillon, Goose Island, after
the acquisition.
Yeah, I saw what happened. John Luffner, the barrel managers, they left. It's just a sort of side barrel project for them, for Inbev. So the first thing, they fired 80% of the staff, and then they sent the classic beers on other production side, because the cost for the production is not the same if you are producing 10 million hectoliters a year and if you are producing 10,000. So they sent all the classic beers on the other side, and they did, okay, we are investing on a barrel project to create a huge barrel aged beer for the American market, like 1 million. So they are investing money to make more money after. Goose Island, the brand and everything, it's nothing for them. The quality was already average for Goose Island. It was a famous brand, but the quality was average, and now it's going down. 10 years ago, I remember when Morgat Duvel bought La Chouffe. I told to customers we had exactly the same principles. We did. It's over. We are no longer working with La Chouffe. And customers said, oh, it's sad. I said, believe me, it will change. I remember 2 customers, they came inside my pub 3 years later, and I said, we apologize. We didn't believe that it will change. Of course it will change. It's not the same process, it's not the same passion. Leonardo Di Vincenzo is an amazing brewer. He's a very nice guy. He did some unbelievable things with his brewery. Now it's no longer Leonardo. Of course, AB Inbev, I don't know the details, but I'm 100% sure he has a special contract for the next five years. He has to shut his mouth he has to keep on, it's a part of the deal, or he will have to pay back the price he got for his brewery. Yeah, it's a part of the deal to keep his face for the brewery for 5 years. But the next thing is they will change the process, they will change the beers.
So
but
you said that there is a long history about acquisition
of course, read
in years, in past years. So
read Inbev history. The last 40 years, that's how they became the biggest. It was just one of the big Belgian brewery. Now it's a blend between a lot of Belgian breweries bought by. It's a merge of Stella and Interbrau, and then after acquisition in Belgium, then outside Belgium, then the merge of the Brazilian and the Belgian one. The Brazilian and the Belgian one took the American one with another bush, and now they are buying salt to get the Mexican one. It's a worldwide group. The goal of the...
So Jean, you think the production, Birra del Borgo production will resist in Borgo Rose or not in next years?
It depends. It depends how the customers are reacting and how the craft business is reacting. Now I think it's time to stand up and it's time to fight. It's time to say no. I'm living in a country that is probably one of the worst countries in the world for the beer, because we got 99% of the market controlled by the industry. In Belgium, 90% of the bars are under Inbev control. If it's not Inbev, it's Heineken. If it's not Heineken, it's Carlsberg. Everyone that traveled once in Belgium knows that most of the regular bars are just under contract.
And which is the role of the press, the journalism, on this fight?
The press will be the second step. The first step is to unify the force against the devil, because this is what happened. This is the small one, this is the independent one, this is the quality, this is the beer against the devil, which is the money, the crap, the mess. It's human versus... It's like Terminator. It's the human being versus the money machine.
Thank you.